moment came on a grey afternoon in London. The exact date is less important than what it represented. American troops were being moved through the city, a large contingent marching in formation from one station to another. These weren't the first Americans Churchill had seen in Britain by this point, months into 1942. American soldiers were a common sight. But this was different. This was a formal march through the heart of London, through streets that had been bombed during the Blitz, past buildings that still showed damage from German raids. Churchill made sure to be there. He positioned himself where he could watch them pass. His staff knew better than to interfere when the Prime Minister wanted to witness something personally. They arranged for him to have a clear view, somewhere he could stand and watch without causing too much disruption. The Americans came marching in columns, their boots striking the pavement in rhythm. They wore their uniforms, their helmets, carried their rifles. They were young men, most of them 18, 19, 20 years old. Farm boys from Iowa, factory workers from Detroit, clerks from New York. They had trained in camps across America, had crossed the Atlantic in crowded troop ships, had arrived in a country at war. They marched with the particular bearing of American soldiers, less rigid than British troops perhaps, but confident. They knew they were part of something enormous. They had grown up hearing about the Great War, about American doughboys going over there to fight in France. Now they were doing the same thing, following in those footsteps, coming to Europe to fight another German war. London crowds gathered to watch them pass. Office workers came out of buildings, shopkeepers stood in doorways, people lined the sidewalks.